It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. So the East All-Stars will get the first possession. A look at the starting group for the East All-Stars. We've got Kemba Walker. Antetokounmpo. He's out there with Paul George. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Embiid in at the center, filling out the middle. And then Durant with the dunk.
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
Down low, and James throws it down.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
From the stripe, he's off on that one. Good D by Harden.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
You know, at 6'8", with the ball skills that James has, he handles it like a guard. He can get wherever he wants to off the dribble.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. George against Leonard. George finds Embiid. Just 4 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on James Harden.
Well, I tell you, it's pretty obvious. Embiid takes pride in and enjoys tricking his defenders and getting them to jump on the pump fake.
The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And he makes the first.
The big man is so skilled and has such an infectious personality. Joel Embiid is hard not to love. I mean, he just oozes that kind of attraction. And his potential, unlimited.
And so he makes both from the line.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Irving kicks to Leonard. 5 on the clock. And here's Harden for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Mike D'Antoni. David.
Now he really enjoys the camaraderie this weekend brings. Everybody gets a break in the season. They can breathe a little bit, enjoy the events, enjoy the game. And he said it couldn't come at a more perfect time for his team. They've been grinding all season. So this is the best of both worlds. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Here's Irving. Shoots over Curry. Wow, way off on that one.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Here's LeBron following the basket by Giannis. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Walker against Durant. And there's the pass to Embiid. Outside for Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the arc. Offensive rebound. And Giannis gets it to go.
Hey, offensive rebounding. Positioning is important, but nothing's more important than pursuing the pumpkin. And Antetokounmpo is always in the chase.
Count that one. LeBron's got 6.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
It's Curry outside. He doesn't hit that one. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Here's Harden, and it doesn't even draw iron. He's with the ball, trailing by 2. They grab their own miss, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Super quick in transition, the Greek freak jumping down the throat of the defense with that speed.
LeBron passes to Durant. Good, and the assist goes to James.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Curry. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Now Walker following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Walker's shot is off.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
James finds KD.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Here's Walker. No points in the game yet for him.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Here's Harden. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Guys, it's hard to shake Harden off his game. He's so strong and skilled. He keeps his balance right where he needs it.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Curry outside, kept alive. Embiid. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Love the way Embiid knows how to play with force down low, which in turn makes the defense get physical with him.
The East All-Stars have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And the West All-Stars have possession. Irving surveying the floor. Sweet little floater.
Boy, I tell you, I don't know if there's anybody better than Kyrie Irving close to the basket. He has a great feel for how to score inside.
Walker against Irving. 14 feet away. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
But, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Here's Irving. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Giannis dishes to Curry. Outside, Walker. Passes it to Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
And the floor awareness of Walker impressive there as he got the ball to the open man.
And here is James. He's got 6. That one's rebounded by Embiid. And Walker's got the ball here for the East All-Stars.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. At almost 7 feet tall, he makes it look effortless.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Ends up going with the new group. A big group substitution here for the East. Griffin's checked in for Joel Embiid. Chris Middleton comes in for George. Russell Westbrook in for Steph Curry. And it's Russell in for Walker. And it's Lillard missing.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Here's Russell. The West All-Stars pull it in. And Simmons kicks to Lillard. Offline with his 3. The East All-Stars on offense. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Westbrook, no good.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Pass to Thompson. Trying to get open. It's Davis. Offensive rebound. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Davis is really the total package. A mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Jokic is checked in. And both free throws good for Davis. Here's Westbrook. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Jokic. The dish to Russell. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now here's Beal. Lillard from outside. Jokic grabs the miss.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
East with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
And he knocks down the first one. Griffin hits them both. And it's the West All-Stars ball. 4-point game. Lillard the pass to Thompson. Here's Davis. And no good that time. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. In the corner, it's Westbrook. And that's an air ball. Not even close.
Putting up a goose egg bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. Trailing by 2, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the West. Simmons against Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jokic. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Simmons. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Here's Russell. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Big guard, nice handle. D'Angelo can take you a number of ways off the drive.
Back to Thompson. East grabs the miss. Griffin with it. Now guarded by Towns. The jump hook. Here's Jokic. And the layup is good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here's Thompson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. They get it back, and the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, you know, the energy, the hustle, the length and reach. Towns using it all to perfection when he attacks the offensive glass.
And stolen by Lillard. It's Beal on the wing. No good on the triple. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. They lead by 4. Thompson, high post. Offensive rebound. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice recognition by Towns there. I mean, catches the defender out of position and then sails the foul call.
West All-Stars shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And, you know, really, Towns is the total package. A versatile scorer, skilled defender, and strong competitor.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in, and the East All-Stars also making a switch. Lowry's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Beal against Westbrook. Outside Lowry. A 3-pointer off the mark. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the East All-Stars. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We come back right after this. We hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the East All-Stars?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the East All-Stars, we've got Russell Westbrook. Jokic is out there with Vucevic. Then there's Lowry. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position.
You know, sometimes there's just nothing you can do to bother Aldridge. A fantastic scorer, and he stays locked in, too.
Here's Lillard, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Lowry. Jokic has got his second bucket of the game to go. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, for Nick Vucevic, there were some great firsts last season. His son, Philip, was born in December. And then Dad made his first All-Star appearance. Nick is from a basketball family. He said, "I'll enjoy telling my son the stories, like my dad did with me. We'll see if he likes the game of basketball." I think he will. Kevin?
Well, DA, it's certainly in his genes. Thanks for that report. And the West All-Stars with possession, trailing by 2. Lillard finds Beal. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Middleton, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Here's Westbrook after the made shot from Bradley Beal. Jacks up a 3, but they'll get another chance. Here's Vucevic. It's rebounded by the West. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. James checked in for Klay Thompson. And James Harden has subbed in for Beal. And here's Aldridge. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. Only giving up 2 points this quarter, and he gets it back. Harden's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. Out to the right wing. Here's Vucevic. The kick out to Westbrook. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for the West. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the East. Curry comes in for Russell Westbrook. A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
Curry outside, up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, Embiid wants to own the inside on both sides of the floor. He is a force in the paint and relishes hitting those boards.
Here's James, and he converts the layup. LeBron's got it all tied up now for the West All-Stars.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
And it's Towns missing.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. A tight game here in Charlotte. And Steph Curry with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
James against Embiid. LeBron dishes to Harden. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
I really appreciate how Harden handles contact, staying in control of his body, and tremendous balance.
And the pass to Vucevic. Outside Lowry. Pocket 6. Here's Embiid, and he uses the glass on the layup. Embiid's got 10. And the West All-Stars have possession. Harden the pass to James. To the paint. And the dunk by LeBron.
LeBron James throwing it down is a thing of beauty. An incredible athlete who makes dunking look as easy as it can look.
Now here's Curry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And LeBron throws it down.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
LeBron's gone 75% from the field. 6 baskets and 8 attempts. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Davis is checked in. And then for the East, Antetokounmpo comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And Walker subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Giannis is double. To the inside. Here's George. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. George has got the game tied up here for the East All-Stars. Here's Leonard. Bank shot. No good. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the East All-Stars. Here's Embiid. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on LeBron James.
Boy, the sheer size of Embiid often puts the defense in tough spots. He's a beast.
The East All-Stars shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. The first one falls. And Embiid drops them both. And so here are the West All-Stars, trailing by 2. Harden up top, guarded by Curry. Harden, no good. Here are the East All-Stars. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Misses that shot as well as the other 7 he took before. That adds up to 0 for 8 so far.
And Antetokounmpo's 7'3" wingspan, extraordinary. I mean, he's effective in rejecting shots, bothering shots, and stealing the ball.
George, no good. And the West All-Stars have possession. Looking to get back on track here. Yep, that one goes in there.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Curry. 16 points for Giannis. And it's the West All-Stars ball. Passes it to Leonard. Over George. And nothing but hair on that one.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
LeBron trying to free himself up. Harden can't hit. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
And it's easy to see why Antetokounmpo could be MVP of this league. I mean, he can flat out dominate games at times.
Here's Irving. Leonard kicks to Harden. Second chance shot, and that one comes up a bit short.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now, here is Irving. It's rebounded by Curry.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
James against Giannis. Leonard on the wing. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Yes, that goes in.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
Ooh. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now, here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Shot's good by Walker.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And the East All-Stars call time here. Now for the West. Simmons checked in for James. Klay Thompson comes in for Leonard. Bradley Beal's checked in for James Harden. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. A big group substitution here for the East. Jokic, he's checked in for Embiid. Griffin comes in for George. Russell Westbrook in for Curry. And it's Russell in for Walker.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer who can also punch it on you.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the East All-Stars.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Chris Middleton's checked in for the East. And so Westbrook makes them both. 1:25 left in the first half of basketball. Lillard scanning the floor. Here's Thompson. The rebound by Middleton.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Greg, simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
And you see the leadership of Lillard in that sequence, keeping everyone involved, not looking to do it all himself, but creating for his teammate.
Now, here's Westbrook. Bucket is good. Westbrook's got the lead up to 8 now for the East All-Stars.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that can be a mistake. But they weren't shooting it especially well early on, so I think it makes sense to shy away from the triple.
And so it's the East All-Star in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 22 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 steal. Let's start with you, Shaq. What do you think about the East All-Stars?
Well, the Greek Freak, he said in his interview that he's low-key. But you saw in the first half, he got that rare inner passion for the game. Kind of like Kawhi Leonard, Tim Duncan. They just destroy you quietly.
And over to Kenny, your thoughts on the West All-Stars first half.
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could get cold, but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there, and I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots. They need to establish themselves better into a better rhythm in the second half and avoid relying so heavily on the three-point shot.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Here's West now. 8-point game. Durant is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Irving. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Harden in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for the West All-Stars right now.
Boy, that burst of speed. James may be the fastest guy in the league. And because of his size and speed, he's a force when he turns the Jets on.
The West All-Stars have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. Free throw good, James.
Well, there are only a handful of players who've been on the line more often than LeBron, and no surprise, every one of them a Hall of Famer. That's where he's headed to.
And both free throws good for LeBron. East All-Stars on offense. 6-point lead. And Giannis throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
East All-Stars haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
free throw good. Giannis.
You know, since entering the league at age 18, Antetokounmpo has really grown. The Greek Freak, now one of the league's premier talents, no doubt.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the West All-Stars. Trailing by 10. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And the rejection by Curry. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. To the middle. It's deflected. Stolen by Harden. Here's Leonard. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 5th assist in this one.
Boy, LeBron's vision is second to none, and his decision-making just as good. Slick pass there.
Now here's Curry. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Curry's got his 2nd basket of the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
The West All-Stars have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
LeBron James at the line for 2.
Free throw good, LeBron. Both free throws good from James. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Outside, Walker. They get it again. Antetokounmpo.
Man, that was a remarkable pump fake from Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's really good at selling that shot fake.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good. Giannis. And both free throws good for Giannis. Irving against Walker. Pass to Harden. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 6 points for James Harden.
And you know, the thing about Harden, crafty in the paint, he really finds angles and avenues to get the shots he wants when you don't think there's any angle or avenue to find.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Irving double team. Back to Durant. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout.
And so here are the West All-Stars. It's a 10-point game and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
The West All-Stars have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. first free throw is good.
You know, it's nearly impossible trying to defend Harden. I mean, he has it all in his package. One of the best penetrators in the game. He's a great passer, and we know what he can do scoring the ball.
And both free throws good for James Harden. They double team Walker. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. They double team Walker. Giannis against James. Just 5 on the clock. And it's George finishing it off.
I tell you what, mind-blowing experience when you look at Paul George as a dunker. This guy makes alley-oops look easy.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And there's Paul George on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 5 assists in the game. Irving against Walker. Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
Another one of those special nights for LeBron. I mean, you know, if he sticks around till he's an older fella, at all times.
Oh!
Hey, hey, hey. Ooh, wow. And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Irving. Curry from deep three-point land. It doesn't go for him. The West All-Stars will go the other way with him.
I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
And it's George finishing it off.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
And it's Irving missing.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. And now it's a 12-point East All-Star lead. Harden against Curry. Pass to Irving. Here's Leonard. That shot missing. Excellent D there from George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. And the dunk by Giannis.
Yes, and how about the unselfishness? Paul George has no problem sharing the ball.
Irving finds James. Harden outside. Step back shot. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Feeds it to Curry. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Irving dishes to Durant. The pass to Leonard. To stop the run, East grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 11 rebounds in the game. George passes to Curry. Inside. Leonard with the steal. And here comes the break. Irving with a clean look. They get it back. And James gets it to go.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Curry dishes to Embiid. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the East All-Stars.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Passes it to Thompson. And it's off from three-point range. Middleton finds Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
And so here are the West All-Stars. Trailing by 19. Beal the pass to Towns. Three-pointer Lillard. And it's the East with the rebound. Embiid's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Man, I tell you what, one of the things I love about Westbrook is the ferocity with which he attacks the rack. When he's driving inside, he's trying to punish the defender and the basket.
And Lillard kicks to Aldridge. Back to Lillard, pass to Beal, 6 to shoot. That's tipped to end the run, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Blake Griffin is checked in for the East.
Blake Griffin.
Lillard against Lowry. Outside Westbrook. This one for three. Poke loose. Now Lillard still looking for his first bucket in this one.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin, on this trip. They can't continue to come up empty.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And, you know, Aldridge is a load to deal with. When he gets good position, you pretty much have to be physical with it.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
On Marcus Aldridge. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, players like Aldridge are a little bit of a diminishing breed in the NBA, a master in the low post with all sorts of ways to score in the paint.
Both free throws good from Aldridge. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the East All-Stars. Pass to Vucevic. Dishes it to Middleton. Lowry with the ball, 5 to shoot, for 3, Westbrook. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Thompson. Aldridge trying to break free. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Aldridge has got 6.
Boy, I like the work Aldridge did there. Good hustle. Nice job getting good position.
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Out of bounds. It'll be the West All-Stars ball. And so here are the West All-Stars. 19-point game. Lillard finds Beal. Off target from 3-point range. Beal's gone just 1 for 7 shooting tonight. Near the 3-point line, it's Westbrook. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Towns, no luck.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. The West All-Stars on D, trailing by 19. Westbrook against Aldridge. Shot clock at 6. Looking to end his cold spell, and it's sent back by Aldridge.
And since halftime, he just doesn't have a clue when it comes to shooting.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. Here's Beal. Lillard outside. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And the West All-Stars have possession. A 3-ball. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got his 5th rebound in this one. Middleton outside. The pass to Westbrook. To end the cold streak, and that's 2 points on the layup. Westbrook's got 4 points in the quarter.
And it's the fearlessness of Westbrook. It's really refreshing to watch. When he's deep inside, he just goes right at you.
Lillard, the pass to Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Lowry kicks to Westbrook. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game. And here's the West with the ball. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Passes to Lillard. Lets the 3 fly. No good. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way.
I can't figure out, guys, what's going on with him this quarter. I mean, he hasn't gotten 1 shot to drop.
Yeah, and this team depends on Lowry. I mean, so skilled at creating shots for himself or his teammate.
Lillard against Lowry. Towns. Great D that time from Vucevic. Outside Westbrook. And that's going to do it. Some good defense. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court right now for the East All-Stars, Chris Middleton is out there with Griffin. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Russell in at the 1.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Beal finds Simmons. Thompson for the triple.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
One shot.
And here is Beal. And the rebound goes to Griffin. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. He feeds it to Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And that one's good, Lillard.
I like when Lillard gets a little tricky with it. Outstanding at measuring the floater and dropping it in.
Pass to Middleton. Ball's knocked loose. To the paint. Westbrook can't get it to go. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. He kicks it to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. No good from outside. Middleton on the wing. He's guarded by Davis. Here's Jokic. No good off the back of the rim. Lillard attacking, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Shooting for West All-Stars, Anthony Davis. Taking 2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. So for the West, Kevin Durant's checked in for Klay Thompson. James Harden comes in for Bradley Beal. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Damian Lillard. The East also changing it up. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Curry subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. Now, here is Russell. Jokic passes to Curry. They double-team Curry. Back to Jokic. Here's Griffin. Jokic trying to free himself up. Great D that time from Durant. Simmons dishes to Irving. Russell against Simmons. Makes it off the glass. Simmons got his first points of the game.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Here's Harden. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. That's 10 points for James Harden.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope, when just a little while ago it looked like hope was lost.
Hard not to wonder if maybe they left it until too late. I mean, they finally started to make some things happen, but at this point, they almost have to be perfect the rest of the way.
Giannis is double, and it's Jokic in the corner. They could use a bucket, and it's good on the way in.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Harden against Curry. Harden, no good. Russell kicks to Jokic. Outside Curry. They get the rebound. They get a hand on it. Irving with the steal. Here's Simmons, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And, Greg, that kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
4 on the shot clock. Griffin. And, oh, he just jams it right over Ben Simmons. Wow.
Man, one for the highlight reel. And you see, after multiple knee surgeries, Griffin can still get up. Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Curry's shot is off.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Shooting for West All-Stars, Ben Simmons. 2 shots.
2 shots.
And the first one drops.
I like his even-keeled demeanor, guys. You look at Ben Simmons, never too high or too low. He's got a quiet confidence about him that bodes well for his future.
Leonard, he's checked in for Durant. And then for the East All-Stars, Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Jokic. Paul George comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Kemba Walker in for D'Angelo Russell. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the East All-Stars.
Hey, once Embiid catches the hot hand now, he's looking to shoot it as much as he can.
Outside Irving. Looking to get it going. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Taking 2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
The first free throw is good.
I don't know if there's a player in the league that has better handles than Kyrie Irving. As a matter of fact, his handles are as good as any I've seen in the history of the game. Smooth, crafty, cunning. Man, it is so much a joy to watch this guy do his thing.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Shots good by Walker.
And, you know, Walker is really good at muscling his way through the defense. Tough to stop on the way up.
Irving finds Simmons. Now here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Here's Curry from down in the low post. It goes.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Curry against Irving. Pass to Harden. And they double up Davis. Irving with the ball. 5 to shoot. Lets it fly. And Embiid pulls it down. Leonard brings the double team. Here's Walker. Here's Embiid. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Here's Leonard. Misses off the left iron. Leonard's gone 3 for 8 tonight from the field. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the layup's good off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 12 points in just the second half. Walker against Irving. Harden outside. Off target with his 3. And here's the East. Antetokounmpo passes to Curry. And the shot goes in.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
To the inside. No good again that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Harden kicks to Irving. And Harden with the stuff.
I love when Harden uses that great leaping ability to finish with power.
To the middle, here's Walker. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 9th assist in the game now. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside, Simmons. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. There's the pass to Walker. Down low, here's Embiid, and Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
George double teamed. Over to the wing, and a wide open look for Walker. Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Well, you got to push Embiid out farther. I mean, when he's this close, he's focused on one thing, wrecking that rim.
Davis against Embiid. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Shooting for West All-Stars, Anthony Davis. 2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And he makes the first. The West making some changes. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Ben Simmons. And Lillard subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Griffin's checked in for the East. And he makes both free throws. Here's Walker. There's the lob into Kumbo. That one, no good. And so here are the West All-Stars. Here's Davis. That one misses. Good D by Embiid. George double-teamed. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
And it's Leonard missing.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Pass to Griffin. The three. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Aldridge has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Leonard dishes to Lillard. Double team on Aldridge. Fires the three. And it's Lillard missing.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And it's sent back by Leonard.
And a sensational individual defender. Leonard will lock you down. Rejections are just part of the package he brings on the defensive end.
Right side, Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now George. There's the feed to Walker. Outside Griffin. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.